Day 13 now, if I'm not mistaken. You can see the sunrise behind me. Hopefully that didn't burn out the lens of showing it too quick. Nice sunrise over there. Anyway, well, time to continue onward on a semi-broken down bicycle. Here's hoping that everything works out as planned. So far the roads are quiet, but of course it's not quite rush hour yet. I'm hoping that I can get some distance in before then, and then I'll be extra careful when it does come. Hopefully you'll hear all this. Okay. Well, if all goes as planned, I'll be in Tokushima, well, with plenty of time to spare. But we'll have to wait and see. Well, so far I've been lucky. It turns out that, so far there's a nice bike path along the way for the entire trip. Ooh, donuts. Ooh, they're closed. Darn it. Anyway, as I was saying, there's a nice bike path along the way here, and so I'm not so worried, because if I wipe out here, well, then it's just me getting beat up and scratched and bruised and pummeled, etc. But I don't have to worry about an 18-wheeler adding to the damage. I just hope this path keeps up. I don't care about the bumps and stuff like that. I take them nice and slow. Well, here's hoping that my luck continues. I made it. We're in Kukura now, I think it's pronounced. That's a good 20 kilometers away from where I was, and the road was indeed relatively level and well, lots of bike paths. Not always, but a lot of them. So at the very least, I was relatively safe doing this. As a matter of fact, I've gone over a few bumps, some serious ones by accident, and the seat's been holding up, so I feel more confident about it now. Now that I'm here, I'm going to have to try and find some sort of information office, because the only bridge across is like a freeway kind of thing. I'm sure that bikes aren't allowed to cross that, so I need to find another way across, or a bus to get on, or something. I don't know. That's what I got to find out. Yet another shipyard. Another boring, ordinary shipyard, but oh, what's this? Check that baby out. Ooh-wee. It's a sweet-looking ship. Actually, there are whirlpools out here. Yeah, about 4 times a day, I think, these whirlpools naturally appear out in the ocean. And so they actually have rides, like boat tours, to go and check them out. I might actually do that myself. It all depends on circumstances. That's why I'm here. So now to find out how to get across and whether or not I can see some whirlpools on the way. Another nice ship here. This one's called the Nippon Maru. Oh, come on. You were hoping it was called the Kobayashi Maru, weren't you? Admit it. Nope, Nippon Maru. And there's that really cool clipper or whatever it is. Again, very nice. There's some other boats here, but they're boring. Okay, this looks like the deal. I talked to some people at this bus station. They said that they have buses going over well, there's only one, and it's at 11:10. So that gives me 3 hours to kill, basically. Well, time to do some sightseeing. Wonder if I'd have time to go on one of these little boat cruises in that amount of time. I'll have to find out. I mean, if I can see some whirlpools in the meantime, that would kick ass. Yeah, it'd be cool. But no idea. Let's find out. Well, the ferry place isn't open yet. So, yeah, the ferries here, they don't take you to the other side. They just go on these little sightseeing tours. But nevertheless, it's not open yet, so I can't find out about the whole whirlpool package. In the meantime, I'm just riding lazily along some quiet streets. Gives me a chance to get a better feel for my bike now with the repairs made. Make sure everything's holding together. And hopefully find something to eat. It's strange how sometimes things just work out right for you, you know? I just got the ticket. The ferry will be, or the boat ride will begin at 9:30, finish at 10:30. Gives me plenty of time to get back over to the bus station, get on to the next bus, and head on, continue my journey. And I'm going on that ship. Now, is that sweet or what? Now, of course, I'm sure it's motorized and whatnot. We're not going to have the sails full-blown. What a pity. That would be cool. But still, it's going to be one heck of a ride. And hopefully I'll see some whirlpools. That's the whole point of this, right? So, I love how things work out sometimes. Well, I'm up on the observation deck of this place. Can have a view of the city from here. What passes for a city. And there's the ship that I'm going to be going on shortly. Man, wonder what that noise is. Actually, I could see it. Just a guy hammering away. Oh no. Anyway. Don't ask me to explain it. I don't know why they're here. Hello. Hi. How that sound gets interpreted into quack in onomatopoeia, I have no idea. And here we go, on board the ship. It is beautiful. I tell you, this is the kind of ship I would like to have. Of course, I'd want some gun ports on the side and a big pirate flag. Okay, on board the ship now. This should be fun. Well, at least I hope it is. I mean, just to see a whirlpool, that would rock. Oh, can't go up that way, but... Yeah, the inside of it is pretty much your standard ferry kind of situation. In fact, I wouldn't doubt it if this ship was originally a foot passenger ferry. I've noticed that there used to be a lot more ferries here in Japan, but I think when the economy collapsed, people didn't travel as much and they ended up shutting down a number of them. So I guess ones like this sort of got changed over, or at least given double duty. Okay, up here on the top deck. This should have a good view. Ooh, tattered American flag over there. Tattered German flag. Tattered Polish flag. Boy, only half of a Swiss flag. I guess this ship could use some repairs. Well, some touch-ups anyway. But I don't care. It's cool. I still want this ship. I wonder if the sails actually work or if they're just for show. Be interesting to find out. I'm now below decks. There's portholes. Yay! There's a little bit of a museum here showing different kinds of fish, sailors, and whatnot. The history of sailing, and this ship itself, I guess, is a recreation of something. And here is another scale version of the ship, I guess. Or no. Oh, maybe. Anyway. Oh. Interesting. The guy's got a katana on him. Neat. Just kind of strange to imagine the idea of, you know, like swashbuckling sailors and samurai mixed together. I like it. Onward to adventure and pirates and sword fights and stuff like that. I can hope. over at Disney Sea, that's for sure. Oh, coming up here, there's actually a shrine on this island because you can see the entrance right there. Stairs would take you all the way to the top. That would be pretty cool to see.
Another one bites the dust.
My computer holder, the thing just snapped off of it.
Which I guess it's better it happened now than while I was on the road. Now I gotta check to see if it's okay.
Well, my computer's working fine, that's good. The carrying case is well padded. I'm going to have to carry it in my side bag for the time being, though. Geez, it's a good thing I'm ending this trip now. I don't think I could put up with many more things falling apart on me. My camera, my bike, my computer. Yeesh. Figures it only happens when I need them most, you know? I mean, here I am, I've been spending a year or more using various things like the camera, the bike, the computer, and no problems, but now it's when it decides to fall apart. We're getting closer to the bridge, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a lot of disturbance up there. And that must be the whirlpools, because there is a lot of wave activity. You can see a lot of whiteheads over there. Ahoy! Avasti landlubbers! Arr! Hard to board! I've run out of sailor piratey type things to say. You know, I've always wanted to look out of a porthole of a moving ship. I don't think I've ever been on a ship where I was able to do that, especially not so close to the water like this. Ooh, cool. So, there's one last shot of the ship. And now it's time for me to try and find my way onto the bus, if I can. Hope so. Ice cream. Boy, did I underestimate the popularity of this ride. This parking lot was almost empty when I first got here. Now it's almost full. Holy crap. Well, unless I'm mistaken, this is the kind of bus that I'll be taking over the bridge. I think this is why they're letting me take the bike on board. It has this very wide handicap entrance that will allow me to get my bike on board. Well, here I am on the bus with my bicycle in tow. Looks like there won't be a problem, so looks like I'm going to be saving myself a few kilometers of worry as well.
お待たせいたしました。ご乗車ありがとうございます。この車は鳴門行きです。次は南山町役場前、南山町役場前です。
And away we go. Now this is interesting. The way this particular bus service works is that you pay after you get to your destination, and each particular passenger is given a ticket and with a number on it. And that number up on the board indicates how much you pay. Right now I'm at 150 yen, but as the distance increases, so will the rate, just like a taxi, except it keeps track of each individual person. Very interesting and efficient. Well, sometimes misunderstanding leads to new opportunities. There goes my bus. It dropped me off in the wrong direction. Well, not exactly. I am over the bridge, as you can see. Well, no, you can't really see. That could be any bridge. But trust me, that's the bridge, and I'm over it. But I thought I was going to be going down to a town called Naruto, which was only about 10 kilometers away from where I need to be. Instead, he dropped me off at Naruto Park, which is another 5 kilometers in the wrong direction. So, well, but then again, I don't mind. It was all uphill to drive, so it'll be a nice ride back downhill. And this should be a good view, so I might as well take advantage of it before I head into Tokushima, right? Well, like in most places such as this, lots of stores along the way for the tourists. Naturally. There seems to be an observation tower over here, though, which be of interest. Oh, a little kid running. Apparently that big building that I passed earlier is a memorial for maybe the older bridge that was here beforehand or something. I'm not sure. That over there is some sort of an art museum from what I saw on one of the maps. A little observation area here. And you can see where the whirlpools are down there again. I wonder what the Golden Gate Bridge looks like compared to that, since I've never been there. Well, you know, this is a very nice last day when you think about it. Some sort of United Nations type place, maybe. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if they had any kind of important meetings here that we've heard about on the news. Well, anyway, I'm heading into Tokushima. Wish me luck. Well, I'm going through Naruto City. I passed the main part of it back there, I believe. And, well, this is the way to Tokushima. It'll continue hugging around the coast for a bit. There'll be a small tunnel. Then I gotta worry about a bridge. After that, with any luck, it'll be smooth sailing. Well, I'm stuck on a bridge here. On the plus side, I get to see some speed racing. Or I should say speed boat racing. I get the impression somebody wants me to drink Pocari Sweat. What do you think? Just a little something here for all the zombies out there. Now you know where to go on your next vacation. Well, managed to find yet another nice quiet little road here. Still searching for the ferries, but I think I'm on the right track now. Just a matter of getting to the right road and going over the right number of bridges. I missed it. At first I thought I missed it by only a few minutes, but the boat that's out there right now is actually going to Tokushima. Yeah, so that one is traveling this way. The one I want is going this way, and it will be leaving tomorrow at 11:30, so I should be here tomorrow at 10:30. Well, the hobbit side of me that likes the nice, comfortable things in life and does not want to make unnecessary hardship for myself won out over the side that wanted to pull an all-nighter. Sneaky little bastard. Should have known what he was going to get me into. Because in trying to find the local hostel, I ended up having to bike over a mountain, twisting and turning and all kinds of stuff. And I'm still not exactly sure where it is. I just know it's down here somewhere. Nice area though, but it's very difficult to get to. It's going to be a nightmare getting back tomorrow as well. Well, here I am at my last stop. This Japan Youth Hostel here is located technically close to Tokushima, but in fact you actually have to go over the mountains in order to get to it. Boy, I mean today I thought at most I was going to be cycling 50 kilometers today, tops, and I've done 80. So at the very least I guess I certainly got a good workout in today. And now I have to go back too, so there'll be tomorrow I'll probably end up adding another 10-15K just getting to the ferry and then getting home, because I got a sneaking feeling I'm not going to be in Tokyo. I think it ends up in Chiba. Now I got to get from Chiba to Tokyo. One more bike ride. No idea how long that's going to be though. Probably not too long, but all in all, well, we'll see what it adds up to.